up, guys? So, I feel like I should make a food video, so I'm going to. So, go ahead and get the kitties out the room. I'll give you a second. We're listening to music right now. Shout out to 777 God Beats. It's a pretty cool movie. Cheers. Alright. I'm going to try not to rock the camera anymore. What's up, guys? KP here, and this is going to be a short video, hopefully, because I tend to ramble, on gaslighting. Alright? So, gaslighting, the word gaslighting, was based on an old movie called Gaslighting. How about that? So this movie was about a guy who was systematically trying to drive his wife crazy so he could find these jewels, etc., etc. It's a really dope movie. Go check it out. So, again, gaslighting is, I have some notes here, so excuse me if I look down. I want to make sure you guys get all the information. So, gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation that is made to make you second guess yourself, your own instincts, your own reality, or make you feel crazy and or paranoid. Okay? So, why would you do that? Who knows? Again, the only people who gaslight you are people who either have a personality disorder, or who are trying to control you, or who are emotionally or psychologically abusive. So to a normal person like you or I, this seems just ridiculous, right? Why would we want to purposely drive somebody crazy? Well, people who gaslight you, which are usually narcissists, excuse me, that's what they get off on, basically. So, how to spot it? There's a few things that you can use to spot if you're being gaslit. So, one major thing is how you feel, okay? And right now, this person has your instincts and everything else all jumbled up, and you can't trust yourself. You feel like you can't trust your own thoughts, probably. So you're going to have to really work on following your instinct again. I know that if you're watching this video, you probably have gotten to a point where you remember a time where you used to be stronger, or used to feel stronger, more confident, more brave than you do now. And something is just off. For some reason, you feel like you can't fight back, you can't stand up to this person, even though normally you wouldn't let a lot of this stuff go down. That's one way you can kind of tell or start to guess if you're being gaslit. Because, let me tell you this, you used to be more confident, you used to be more brave, and etc. And this person, again, through manipulation and lies and deceit and everything else, has purposely done things to you to make you feel more weak. Whether it's insulting you and then telling you you're too sensitive over and over, or telling you things are your fault, or telling you you're so fat, even though you know you've only gained a couple pounds, but it starts to get at you and now you start to feel fat. It was purposely done to you. That's why you feel like this. It was forced into your head, okay? So if you feel like you used to be more confident, that's one way you can spot it. The second way is, you feel like you can't trust yourself. You can't trust your own instincts. This was done to you purposefully, made you doubt yourself, okay? Say I put this cup here, and then you walked out of the room, and then I moved it over here. When you came back, you sat down, you reached for the cup. No cup. You thought the cup was here. You swore the cup was here. The cup's here now. You're not going to turn and ask me, did you move my cup? We might. But if I say no, you're going to be like, well, maybe I didn't. Maybe I moved my cup and I just forgot. No, you didn't move a freaking cup. They moved your cup and purposely told you they didn't move your cup so you would doubt yourself. I know, again, this is ridiculous, but we're dealing with ridiculous people, okay? Now, another thing that you can tell from your feelings inside is, do you feel on guard around this person? Okay, do for some reason you feel on edge around them, like you're being stalked by a predator for some reason. I mean, like hair standing up on the back of your neck. You feel like you just want to go into yourself, but you kind of feel normal around everybody else, or a good majority of people, but these few people or this one person really just makes you want to just cower. I don't know. They're probably gaslighting you. It's not, you're not feeling this for no reason. Your body is sending you off alarms that we've had since the dawn of time, as to where if real predators like a dinosaur or something was coming after us, we'd know to run. There's the same feelings going off now. You got a freaking predator, okay, in your midst trying to mess with you. All right. So another way you can tell is, do you feel like everything is your fault? Okay, do you always have to apologize for everything? Does this person always make you apologize for everything? Okay, like say you're like, why did you come home late? And they're just like, why are you always on my back? And now you feel like, oh man, am I always on their back? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be on your back. I just want you to know where you are. I just want you to know if you're safe. Yeah, flipping the script. So, which that is something else. Another thing about that is, when you're being gaslit, a person will do something called word salad. Word salad is a helpful little devious little trick. Again, don't do it on purpose. These people, it's a devious little trick that they use to confuse you. So what that means is they will change the subject of what you're talking about, to make you defend yourself, or to just make you start talking about something else. So if you ask them again, why are you coming home so late? And they're just like, why are you always on my back? So you have to be like, I'm not always on your back. You're just this. And they're like, no, you're always bugging out. Why are you always acting like this? Are you crazy? Blah, blah, blah. You're like, no, I just want to know if you're... Again, notice how they never answered why they came home so late. All right, so you ask him, who is this shorty sending you naked pictures? This girl. Who is this girl sending you naked pictures? Why are you going through my phone? Again, you shouldn't be going through anybody's phone. I don't know how you stumbled upon these pictures, but that's your business. Male, female, whatever. Who is this dude sending you pics? Okay? Eggplant pics. Her response, what are you doing going through my phone? You guys get into this big blow-up argument about what you're doing going through her phone. She never answers the question of who this dude is sending her sausage pics, okay? Word salad, throwing you off. Emotional hot potato. You guys remember hot potato? Hot, it's hot. Throw it to you. Oh, it's hot. You throw it to me. Okay, this is what they're doing with the situation. So they're emotionally throwing the emotions back on you. No, I don't want it. I don't want any sort of blame or I don't know, responsibility for anything, period. Just take that back. No, it's hot. I can't deal with it. Okay? So they switch the topic on you. If you notice a lot of them doing that, and they can't note it, and you have to try to hold on to yourself, and I don't care if you got to write it down. I don't care if you got to record yourself. And again, once you get, that's another way you can tell you're being gaslighted. If you get to the point where you're like, I swear you said this, I'm so tired of it. I'm going to start recording our conversations. I'm going to start recording us. You're probably being gaslit. You're not going crazy. They said it, now they're denying it. Okay? You might want to start recording it. You might want to start writing it down. Write down your question. Write down the responses. Not like you're taking notes. Who cares? Make sure you tell them you want to make sure you get it right because you love them, you care for them, whatever. You want this job, whoever it is, your boyfriend, your boss, whatever. I want to make sure I get this right. because I care about you. I care about this job, whatever. So I'm going to take notes. Write down your starting point. Write down where they lead you and see if they don't just throw you around. Word salad. Another way you can know you're being gaslit. So again, or also if you feel the need to record people, I am actually going to read some things that I had wrote down when I was trying to have a discussion with an ex. So again, I had gotten to that point where I felt like I had to write it down and come at him like this. Okay. When I confront you about your behavior, you have to leave the argument you can't leave the argument without trying to shame or belittle me. I am more than meeting you in the middle. You antagonize me, so I attack you. And then you blame me and say that I'm exploding, but you don't say the reason, is basically right. Go with me. You will not constantly question my honesty and integrity, because again, it was him consistently questioning, what am I doing? Am I cheating? Blah 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 blah, and having to defend myself. It was breaking me down. I wasn't doing anything. So I wonder what he was doing with his little secret life. You try to place blame on me for your bad thoughts or feelings. You try to make it seem like I'm hurting you, like I'm not allowed to have fun with anyone else. You come off as really insecure. You try to make me feel insensitive about things that I didn't know would hurt your feelings, but you purposely try to hurt mine. It's not that you don't like to argue, you don't like to confront the issues at hand. You put me down, and I'm only going to have a mutual, respectful relationship. Needless to say, he word saladed me, blah 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 blah. I really tried, blah blah blah, months, years, so whatever. We're not together anymore. We'll touch on that in another video. Okay. What else? You're afraid of speaking up. What else? You feel as, okay, here's one thing that I was going through these, is basically you feel as if they start an argument and then once you blow up, they try to put the argument on you and they just sit back and deny. No, I never said that. I didn't say you're this. I said you were acting like this. I never said you were this or that or whatever, even though you know that's not what they said. And you went off because they called you this or that, and then they switch and say, no, I said you were acting like this or that, or you're crazy, you're wilding. They're gaslighting you. So again, they can do this in a very overt way. They might confidently tell you that never happened, or I never said that, or I didn't mean it like that. Maybe if it's a homegirl and she says, oh, that black dress makes you look really slim. You can't even tell that you put on a few pounds. And you're like going over in your head and you're just like, did she just call me fat? Like, she said the dress looks really good on me. She said I look slim, but she also said I put on 3 pounds. I didn't gain 3 pounds. Is she trying to call me fat, or is she trying to say I look good? Maybe she just doesn't know how to word it. Oh, thank you, girl. Nah, she meant it like that. Listen to what they say. Listen very distinctively to their words and write it down if you have to. Make a mental note. So, or they might covertly tell people, oh, she's tripping, she's bugging. They downplay your feelings. They minimize you. They lie, they deny, and say, oh, I forgot, I didn't say that, I didn't do that. And then they place the blame on you with the emotional hot potato. This is gaslighting, guys. Let me know what you think. Follow, subscribe, like, all of that. I'll see you guys later.